Hi there, and welcome to the small town of Sumas, Washington, a farming community nestled close under majestic Mount Baker on the Canadian border. My dad used to call Sumas the town that time forgot, and for maybe a century you could say that was true. While the world rushed off to war and one appalling foolish thing after another, Sumas remained a small, quiet town. Sumas is still a small town by today's standards, but now Sumas faces the biggest changes and challenges in its history. Here comes Sumas traffic, folks. Dude, check it out. So with so much going on in town, my longtime neighbor Helen and I decided to take a walk around and see what's going on at the border and everywhere else. So would you like to join us for a little stroll around this small town that seems recently to have been remembered by time? Come on, it'll be fun. You know, you can't make enough money in New York to buy this experience. Here we are at the corner now of Columbia and Cherry, and this is Sumas. This is just completely Sumas, and we're here now. Helen and I are here now. Hi there, we're just honoring your airmail thing because we think it's just delightful. And it's okay we take a picture? Absolutely, I may send it to my friends. Uh-huh. Well, we should have gotten here sooner, huh?
Go down one day?
No, I don't know what he was doing.
It's just too funny.
We'll make a Joshua tree out of it. But, it looks like it's almost dead. I don't know if it's going to come back or not.
It looks pretty dead, Ernie.
Well, here we are on a beautiful sunny day at the main entrance to Sumas on Highway 9, coming into town from the south, headed to the border. And the city of Sumas, as you can see, has put up a handsome sign welcoming people to Sumas, and also proclaiming boldly and proudly that Sumas won Best Water in the state of Washington twice in the last 10 years. Actually, twice in the last 7 years. And I can report that this year, 2019, Sumas lost the Washington State Water Quality Taste Test contest by 1 vote. So water is important in Sumas, but the water situation is changing here just like everything else. There are currently 6 projects proposed in town which do not meet environmental standards. And one of them, the proposed concrete plant on the Newman Road, would have a negative effect on both water quality and air quality. Now, where are we? We're at Columbia and Cherry, and we're checking out some local stuff. This is very nice, vintage. Helen, look, it's from California, and it's a Shasta from California. I mean, this has got panache. So, okay, what do we got here? It's for sale.
1954.
Sumas number. Oh, I love the Shasta Industries logo, and the color. Oh, what are we asking? We're asking $6,000 OBO. Okay.
One owner. So he
It's folks, snap it up, or at least come enjoy it. Okay, now we're on Sumas Avenue, on the bridge over Johnson Creek. Sumas Avenue is one of the 2 main north-south arterials in town, and it carries most of the local resident traffic. So I suppose it's worth mentioning that the city of Sumas may allow heavy truck traffic on Sumas Avenue. At some point, Helen, we have to talk about canary reed grass. Reed canary grass. You'll notice that the creek has vanished. What happened to Johnson Creek?
So this is Johnson Creek that fits. This is why I moved to Sumas and decided to stay. It looks like Linden used to look when I was a little kid.
Right, and then they stole your creek.
Yeah, they did. They stole my creek sooner. We petitioned Reuben as the Historical Society to please clean up these rivers, because we're named after rivers of this town, and he said he would have to get so many permits to touch any of these water sources that he didn't even want to mess with it.
Well, he's speaking
Lazy man.
well, that, and as a person who doesn't have this on his to-do list, but
Look at
there is an initiative to try to block reed canary grass for exactly the reason you're seeing. It consumes the waterway.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we turn around and look the other way across Sumas Avenue, we see the city park. So what's going on there, Helen?
A new splash park for the city of Sumas. And there has been much discussion about where it would be located, and I think this is the latest decision in that corner of the park. And what it is like, you know, the dancing waters where you have fountains shooting up and kids get to run in and
So this is a recreational facility.
It's a children's recreational facility.
Okay.
Yes.
How much of the corner do we anticipate it would be occupied with this?
Well,
Palace of pleasure.
there's not only that, but it will need benches around it. It will need places for mothers to sit. Hopefully, mothers will be there monitoring their children while they play.
We can always hope. We got that on our agenda.
And places to park.
Right.
I
was going to say they're going to need places to park, and the church isn't going to really want the crowd coming across the street.
Well, because there's no
at least not,
crosswalks.
The whole load of them.
Because I guess there's probably a crosswalk there, but it will have to be.
They do have crosswalks. Let us observe and grant them. Okay. Well, let's come back to this one again, because I think this will be something we talk about. Okay, here we are on the south end of town, south of Front Street, down by the rodeo grounds. What's going on here, Helen?
Well, this empty space, I believe the city owns this field and that whole back field there where they had the
Sumas Days.
Sumas Days.
We're on the side of Cherry.
And part of it is planned to be the new fire hall, city hall, fire trucks, fire storage.
So, and they also hope to build the new city hall here?
And there are people in City Hall who would dearly like to build City Hall here.
Okay.
Move it all out of town and move it here.
Okay, move City Hall out of town. That sounds good. So what we have ahead of us here, adjacent to the field, is the community clothesline. Am I correct? And this is kind of a philanthropic operation of the church immediately behind. Have you ever explored there?
I regularly or often donate clothes to the.
So, how does it work?
They're open like 3 hours every Saturday morning. And
right.
They take clothes that are in usable condition, and they have quite a turnover. A lot of people come through and.
Well, Helen, it looks like a nice place. And they certainly have got a view. Check this out. They've got the $1 million view. So, we recommend the Sumas Community Clothesline.
Yeah.
You go for it. Here we are at the corner of Mitchell and Victoria, and Helen has graciously agreed to test a chair that has been sitting here long enough to become a veritable local landmark. And I've driven by this chair probably 200 or 300 times, and so we're going to just see how it is. So Helen, there's give us a first-hand report.
Soft.
It's what?
It's soft, not too wet.
Good.
being that it's gone through several rainfalls.
Right. Not too wet. That's a good furnace.
That's a good thing.
All right.
That's a good
So,
thing. No animals living in it. Very worn.
and as we say over and over again, this is Sumas. All things pass, and so we must report that the old Barcalounger at the corner of Victoria and Mitchell has gone to its final resting place. And so we say, R.I.P., old chair.